me to be here today with you all. I have heard about this church like my whole lifetime and seen it on TV, but to be a part of this service is incredible. But I lived in Guatemala for the first 6 years of my life, and growing up in an orphanage with about 70 to 80 other kids, we never had anything that was ours, and clothes would be shared. The few toys that we would manage to keep away from the boys, they were known for stealing and breaking our things. Those were shared, and even a toothbrush. So at night, about 10 girls would line up, and we'd have that one brush, and we'd pass it down the line. We didn't know what toothpaste was. We'd use water or soap to brush our teeth. Showers were shared, 12 girls to a bedroom. And just growing up in the orphanage, even though I was constantly surrounded by a lot of kids, I would often feel alone. But the most exciting times for me were when missionaries came to the home, because we knew the missionaries wanted to be there with us. We loved them because they were the ones that said, "I love you." The missionaries were the ones that gave us hugs, and we especially loved them because they would bring us candy. And so whenever these different groups would come in, we'd often pick out our missionary or a person to follow, and we'd check their pockets to see if they had more candy for us. But one day the kids were all caught into this big room, and as we sat there waiting, I noticed that these boxes were being passed out. The boys were getting them, my friends were getting them, and I had my very own shoebox. For a lot of us, that was the first gift that we'd ever received, so we were wondering what it was that they were giving us. But then as the countdown began, 3, 2, 1, and we could open our gifts, and the excitement that filled the air, and kids are squealing and screaming, and we're looking into our box, seeing some things for the first time. And I look into my shoebox, and I see a coloring book, crayons, a stuffed animal. But the gift that I loved the most was getting my own toothbrush. For that first time, I finally understood what the song "Jesus Loves Me" meant. In that moment of receiving a gift and realizing that someone somewhere had taken the time to pack a shoebox for me. They didn't know me and I didn't know them, yet they knew exactly what I wanted. That shoebox planted the seed of hope in my life as a 5-year-old. And then coming to the States and God blessing me with a Christian family, and they taught me more of who this Jesus was and developing that personal relationship and the journey that he's now led me through, and having the opportunity now to share my story. It's so much more than just packing and sending a gift of tangible, basic American items. Along with that gift, the child receives a booklet, and there they learn about where this love is coming from and where this hope is from. And they have the opportunity to go through a 12-week discipleship program, and they learn about this Jesus. And we are raising pastors across the world because we packed a shoebox. We call them our go boxes, our gospel opportunity, because that is what the Great Commission calls us to do, to go and make disciples. And that's exactly what we're doing in packing a shoebox. And we never even leave home. I am one out of 135 million children that have been receiving shoeboxes since 1993. One out of 135 million stories of how God used a simple item to impact my life and for me to make that complete circle in sharing my story. It's so much more than just a box full of items, and it's incredible, and I'm so excited for your partnership in packing 5,000 boxes, because when you pack, just think, that's going to be 5,000 children that you have personally had the opportunity to impact. With Operation Christmas Child, their goal is 1 box, 1 child, 1 lifetime. Last year we sent out 11.2 million boxes globally. This year our goal is 12 million boxes, so that's another set of children that will now have the opportunity to learn about this Jesus. So on behalf of 135 million children, I want to say thank you so much for your partnership. Thank you for your prayers. Pray for the box, because that is the most important thing that you could ever put into the shoebox. Thank you for having me.
Amen. You can pick up your shoebox today. 5,000 is our goal, which represents 5,000 Jackies, and I know you will want to do that as well. Why don't you stand right now? Find someone you've not spoken to. Give them a